To the west of the British mainland lies a green and verdant island of some 30,000 square miles. It consists of the Irish Republic to the south, and above it, Northern Ireland, better known as Ulster. Ulster lies just 12 miles across the sea from Scotland and forms part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Ulster enjoys a reputation for enterprise and prosperity, which has been built on the solid foundation of a fertile soil. For generations, the Ulsterman's love of the soil has been handed down from father to son, and in many cases, the land he has cultivated has become his property, farmed by him and his family. In fact, most of the 70,000 holdings are privately owned, and mixed farming is the general rule. Today, the results achieved through hard work and by use of the many scientific and mechanical advances at hand have made farming the largest single industry in Ulster. The Ulster farmer supplies not only the agricultural needs of the capital city, Belfast, with its 500,000 population, but 2/3 of the country's agricultural output is shipped to the British mainland. Since this is trade within the United Kingdom, there are no tariffs or customs barriers. Now let's meet a typical Ulster farming family, the Richmonds. True to tradition, their farm has been handed down through the years from father to son, and today it is still a family farm. This is 13-year-old Trevor Richmond, the youngest member of the family. He's a pupil at Dalriada Grammar School in the nearby town of Ballymoney. This is his father, John Richmond, who, like his father and grandfather before him, goes in for mixed farming. He grows oats and potatoes, keeps pigs and poultry, and of course, some cattle. And Mrs. Richmond, who was always busy looking after her large family. Doreen, the only daughter in the family, works away from the farm. She has an important job as secretary to the manager of one of the new American factories. This is 21-year-old Alan. He has always been interested in machinery, and so the maintenance of the farm's mechanical equipment is now part of his job. But it's the older son, 25-year-old Ian, who is fulfilling Ulster's tradition that one son always takes over the farm from his father. Ian is a past student of Greenmount Agricultural College, which provides a wide and varied practical course in modern farming. Gradually, he is taking over the running of the farm and already has complete control of the management of the pigs. Between them, the two youngsters make a great team. These pigs have been weighed to make sure they have reached the correct stage for marketing. And this batch is on the way to the bacon curing factory a few miles down the road. More than 1/3 of all the bacon produced in the United Kingdom comes from Northern Ireland, and its reputation in the British market is second to none. This old cottage was the birthplace of the great-great-grandfather of President William McKinley, 25th President of the United States of America. This is how it looked when the McKinley family left it, and it was taken over by John Richmond's grandfather. An offer was made from America for all the furnishings and the complete interior of the cottage, and this unusual offer enabled Grandfather Richmond to buy his farm. In Ulster, nearly every farming family has at least one member working in industry. This may well account for the Ulster farmer's readiness in making use of the benefits of mechanization. New plants manufactured in Ulster are increasing rapidly, and the number from Great Britain and abroad is now in the region of 150. As, for example, this plant where Doreen works. It was set up by an American company for the manufacture of neoprene synthetic rubber, the first of its kind in Europe. Next door is a British company which supplies acetylene gas to its American neighbor. And on the other side is the new Kulkira power station, which supplies them both with electricity and steam. Everywhere in Ulster you will find new industries, new factories under construction, new factories in full production. And keeping pace with the growing industries are new hospitals and new schools, such as this technical school, which contains one of the few experimental turbines in the United Kingdom. New secondary intermediate schools, and also grammar schools, like Dalriada here, which young Trevor Richmond attends. Dalriada, the name of an ancient kingdom that includes parts of both Scotland and Ulster, is an indication of the strong links between these two countries. Certainly they share the same respect and love for learning. Occasionally, John Richmond makes the trip to the livestock market at Enniskillen, usually with his friend Dawson Hare, a cattle dealer. And now they are off to collect the third member of their party, John Lynn. John Lynn is a farmer who specializes in milk production on a big scale. Only licensed producers may sell milk, and to qualify for a license, the milking power and equipment, the methods and water supply, all have to conform to the strict regulations laid down by the Northern Ireland Ministry of Agriculture. There are more than 21,000 licensed milk farms in Ulster, and last year they produced over 100 million gallons of milk, worth £20 million. The livestock market at Enniskillen is one of the biggest in Northern Ireland, and it attracts dealers from all over Britain. Every week, 1,500 head of the choicest Hereford, Angus, Shorthorn cattle arrive at the market, and many are shipped via Belfast to Great Britain. Before going inside the auction rings, John Richmond likes to wander around and quietly appraise the livestock on offer. He doesn't buy every time he comes.